And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Smoked on the ground left side. Correa fields it cleanly. What a play, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. One batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths. Now at the plate, George Springer. First pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. Hit out towards second. The throw will go to third. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. As a look, now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Altuve, the runner at third. Springer over at second. Correa at first with no outs. 2 balls and a strike to count. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Rounded up the first baseline. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. But that one rolls foul. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he's safe. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yuli Gurriel is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Evan Gattis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and a strike to count. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he got him. Standing in, Tony Kemp. Set, here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Lester sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A little bouncer. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays high.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that misses for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Now the first pitch here from Lester. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. And a ball 1-0. Lester ready, the 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of his zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's George Springer. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Is swung on and missed, strike 1. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. In now, Albert Almora. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Ready for another chance? Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. So 1-1. Chop towards first. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. First offering on its way. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 now from Lester. Swing and a little tapper. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Lester gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled away. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Way in front of a great slider that time. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bouncer to the left side, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage. during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he fouls this one off. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And the runner back safely. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Evan Gattis.
And that's in there for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Tony Kemp. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way.
Javier Baez.
Hit to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Drilled to the left side. Correa from deep in the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Alex Bregman, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez is there. 2 gone. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Springer is on his way home. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He went down on strikes last time up. Set and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Almora. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The next 3-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Ready for another shot now. Evan Gattis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way out in front. looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And there's your first out of the inning. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Reddick is there, 2 down. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 7.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now Lester's 0-1. 1-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Russell onto the grass. 1 down. Ready now, Alex Bregman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Russell behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
George Springer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hit out towards second. And he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Check swing called strike, 0-1. He's running. Lester sets, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he got him swinging. Kyle Schwarber becomes the first out of the inning. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Springer. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And fellas, the Astros were able to claim a victory here, mainly due to the start turned in by this man, Justin Verlander. Strike a pose. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Fans are finally
First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. This pitch is popped up. Cole is there for it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. Behind 0-2 now. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1 strike now from Cole. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. Popped him up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Next up for the Stros, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Missed with a slider. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Popped up, Rizzo in foul ground, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Way out in front. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 2 for 12. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Cole has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Reddick racing back. Gone! Into the box now, Addison Russell.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Russell behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Cole gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 3 base hits in 25 tries. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Almora. 1 out. In now, Yuli Gurriel. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Popped up. Rizzo over to his right. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Now batting, Albert Almora, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Kemp. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He popped out in his first trip. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 strike now from Cole. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Kemp ranging back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rizzo has a play, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Schwarber, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Kemp is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Here's Javier Baez.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner. A pause and the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hayward, or often just J-Hay, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Correa is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. He seems to find Springer stands at second with no outs. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third, and that's the first out. Stepping in as Josh Reddick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Steve Cishek is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Splitter, 2-2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Gurriel takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game. Evan Gaddis now standing in. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Albert Almora. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate. Just missed.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes last time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Cole's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is second for Baez. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in for Houston, Tony Kemp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 54.
from the stretch. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. The tag, and he is out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Ready once again, Addison Russell. He struck out and flied out. 0-for-2 so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired, and there's one away. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses ball one.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Hard ground ball to third. Bregman gloves it. And there are 2 away now. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And there's one down now. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. On his way to second is Springer. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The next Cub up, Albert Almora. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Gaddis gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 41.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one got a piece of him. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter. Behind
0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. There's Baez. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Evan Gaddis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Marwin Gonzalez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber. He'll start us off in the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Addison Russell comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone. Here's Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Kemp. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And the payoff pitch is a swinging bunt up the line. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Tony Kemp. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Left fielder.
Justin Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he is out on the tag. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Waiting on it is Almora. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Here's George Springer. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. There goes Altuve. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Altuve at second with 2 down. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ian Happ is retired to kick off the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. And he takes strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Kemp is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Digging in once again, George Springer. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Center fielder, George Springer. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Ready for another chance. Carlos Correa. No hits to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 1 for 2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.